Okay.
Oh.
I'm glad that was a definitive no. And welcome.
Hey, welcome to D&D.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just having a day.
you
Starting
know,
already.
teenagers.
Sorry, gang.
You want to come play D&D?
I mean, that's why I'm here.
Sure.
Oh, the dog. Okay.
Oh, Papa dog.
I kind of showed up.
I'm not the good boy.
She can't make up her mind. Okay. Yeah, you want to come up? Want to come play D&D?
And the
Here's the
monster
real
you
star of the
face
show.
has
Yes, now we're in good shape.
charisma of 20.
Christmas off the charts.
Strength is pretty high. Dexterity pretty
Constantly in
high.
berserker mode.
How is intelligence and wisdom?
Wisdom, not so great. Intelligence, a lot better than the other one. Anyway, hey, everyone. Thanks for coming and playing D&D with us today.
We are here.
We're missing one. He's still under the weather, but we're going to crack on because we already missed last week and don't want to miss too many weeks in a row. And then
Miss the thing.
I don't want to miss a thing. Don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. This is not going to work. Go play. All right. So last week, the group didn't even really remember what was happening. So I'll give you a little recap. They were on this floating ice island. They fought the ghost and got the orb they needed that Valen was looking for. They then trekked their way up to this palace in the mountain that looks like a skull with a crown on it and entered it. They
That's not
explored.
loading.
No, it's fine. They explored one room that didn't have much in it and then went to another room that had a deaf and blind frost giant, and they decided to attack and kill it.
No, I tried to talk to it and then it attacked to kill us because it couldn't hear us.
Well,
Or it didn't understand me or something.
It didn't hear you.
Yeah.
it smelled you.
It smelled us or something, but yeah. I didn't want to kill the old man, but he tried to kill us, so we did.
Yeah, I mean, survival of the fittest and all that. So we are in a room in this palace, or this fortress, whatever it is. There are the doors behind you that you came in, and then there's one small door on the back wall that you have not yet explored.
Is there anything in this room other than the frost giant himself?
He was sitting on a giant wooden stool, but otherwise the room is empty.
Okay. And when we chose this room, this was like we had multiple options, but this was like the first room we came to, right? When we went, this was off the hallway.
You entered and then took a left because that's the way the hallway moved, and directly in front of you was a room that I believe you went into that was had, it says, a long rectangular room strewn with pieces of rotting wood and rusted metal.
Yes.
So
Just trying to remember.
Yeah, really nothing in that room. And then there was a long hallway. This was the first door on the right.
Okay.
So
there's a longer hallway behind us, but we're checking the room
outside of this room, there's a longer hallway. So,
okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to remember.
The door in front of you is not the only way to continue exploring.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the door in front of me, and does it look? What kind of door? What am I looking at? Is it like a frost giant sized door, or is it like a normal sized door?
I would imagine everything's giant.
I mean, everything in this fortress is giant sized. So, because it is made for giants.
Okay. I guess try to open it.
Okay.
I'll help.
Yeah, so all the doors in here take a little bit of effort, so roll a strength with advantage check.
Strength with advantage. Maybe I should have been. Well, I'm not a terror. Oh. Are you kidding me? I just wasted that. I rolled 2 nat 20.
Wow, yeah.
That of all things.
You open it with a pinky.
You're like, stand aside, Gish.
Like, I
Well,
rolled a nat 20 in like 3 sessions, and I rolled 2 on a strength check to open a door.
With advantage and help from Gish.
To be more accurate, not that it matters, but it was an athletics check specifically.
Oh, athletics. So that would have been
With
a
a-
24
with
total.
With 2 nat 20s, it doesn't matter what the DC
Yeah, but
was.
it would have been a 24 total, depending on what I think about it. But yeah.
All right. So this small, you open the door. It's just opens to a small room that's just flooded with treasure.
well, what kind of
Perception
treasure?
check. I want to see like
It appears that it's just like a heap of stuff on the floor, as if he or someone else was kind of hoarding things that they have found and stacked them in this room.
so it's just like random stuff or actual like treasure, like gold and other
Well,
stuff.
there's definitely some gold and silver and copper pieces. Make a perception check if you don't want to actually search it.
I want to start with a perception check.
Okay.
This seems too good to be true. 15.
Okay. You do see some giant-sized gold rings, a large shield.
And a giant-sized X-Men.
Yeah, a 9.8 giant-sized X-Men #1.
Woo! Better than gold.
There's also
Giant-sized man thing.
I mean, no, there's not a mirror, so
Dild has a third leg, that little gnome.
yeah. There's a large statue of what appears to be a deity of sorts that appears to be made out of ice, and a jug of some sort.
Uh-oh.
From a
Okay.
distance, that's all you can gather.
I have learned from my time with Chardolin. Does anyone know how to detect magic?
This guy. Do you want me to cast that spell and use a spell slot, though?
I think it would be wise.
Can't you do that ritually?
Can I do that what?
Can't you do that ritually and take 10 minutes to cast it, but it casts for free?
Where would I've never heard of that for my
If it's got
wizard.
an R next to it.
Detect magic can be cast as a ritual.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So yes.
And it's
So
10
you know
Say
minutes.
that. I'm even looking at the spell. It just says ritual. Like, how would I know such a thing?
Does it not have like an R next to it or a ritual?
Yeah, but I've never even heard of ritual spells. Explain
yeah.
this to me.
Well, it's because
So-
most people don't use them.
It's spells that you can cast without consuming a spell slot, but it takes quite a bit longer to do so. So you can't do it like within combat
Okay.
because it takes like 10 minutes, but which would be 600. I'm at 60 rounds.
So
No, not
how
60 rounds.
often can I do it as a ritual?
As many times as you want during the day,
As long
But it
as I'm
takes
not
2
in
minutes every
combat
time.
and I have the time to
As
perform
long
it.
as you have the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure 10 minutes for a ritual spell.
Question for Alec. When I perform the ritual, is there any rule for what my performance might be? Or can I decide that?
Please, by all means.
I mean, it just casts the same as if
Sure.
you was
I
to
think
use
you
it.
want-
Let's have
he
some
wants to-
fun here.
He
Okay.
means like
Okay, sorry.
flavor-wise. Is there any?
Yeah,
sort
let's,
of-
let's
What-
get, let's
what
get
we
into
do
it.
it-
Knock yourself out, buddy. You know I love saying yes.
So
10 minutes. Yeah.
to perform
would- 10
to
minutes.
perform this particular detect magic, there's a little bit of interpretive dance involved. Not a big space. I don't need a large space. Maybe
Well,
5
no, you're
foot,
tiny.
5-foot square. But yes, in this particular moment, it's wherever the spirit takes me. I am, there's trees. I'm a tree. I'm a flower. I am the wind that is blowing seeds to start a new season.
So,
I kind of
it ought to be
so
interesting.
while he's doing his interpretive dance, like, I forgot to change my name. Gray looks at this for like 20 seconds. Goes.
You decide how long the
I'm gonna go back
ritual
the
needs to
hallway and
happen.
just make sure nothing's coming and not.
I don't know what the length of a typical ritual is.
it's 10 minutes.
Okay, so it's a 10-minute interpretive
Um,
dance sequence, nudity optional.
No, it's not. It's up to you. You are the player. You get to
No, I'm
decide.
saying when I'm
in.
in the spirit of the ritual, sometimes nudity happens. I don't know. I don't
So
know
here-
what will happen.
I know we've only been playing D&D for like 5 years, but you know that like you describe what you do and then you do it. You don't say, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Because I'm in tune with the magic all around me.
Okay, so
I don't
tell
know
me
what that
happens
magic
as
will
you're in
feed
tune
me.
with the magic. Do you drop
What
trout or
happens
not?
this
I want to
time?
know. Do you hang brain?
I'm gonna do a die 20.
A luck check.
11 through 20 is
Nudity
I keep
check.
my clothes on. I got an 18, so no nudity this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to ask Doc as this is going on and we're watching. I'm Doc, you're a cleric, so is that high? Is he high?
I mean, I would tell you what I'm doing before I do it, and then you just get to enjoy
But
the
then you
performance.
did it.
Again, Gray went and watched the hallway to make sure we weren't ambushed by this was going on and not watch this performance.
I kind of picture somewhere between a lane dancing and not the Napoleon Dynamite dance, but the Happy Hands Club.
Oh, okay.
So a lot
I was
of
thinking Michael
Only
Flatley.
it's like a 2-foot tall person doing this, like a baby doing this. So much.
The Michael Flatley Lord of Dance is where I went with it, but okay.
a lot of kicking and not a lot of.
I got a 12 on my
1990s, early
my
2000s.
performance skill gave me a 12.
That doesn't matter.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 12 on performance.
Well, you,
Okay.
you mildly impress everyone with your dance, but that does not affect the ability to cast the spell.
And what does the ritual uncover?
It was detect
Um,
magic. So.
Luckily, not you.
Yeah, this time. You do not sense any magic in this room. Oh, well, no, that's not entirely true. The jug, you sense some magic coming from the jug.
I zip up my pants and say, "There's a little magic over my jug."
I would like
That's
to
what they call me at the club, little magic.
when he says
Little
that
magic jug.
Gish wants to go up to the jug without touching it and see if he can perceive, is there any traps? Is there any pressure? Is the magic pulsating from it? Or is it
You want me
just
to do another 10 minutes? Is that what you're asking?
No.
I mean, Dill was definitely pulsating.
So Gray walks back in. Is there, and he's gonna join Gish looking at the jug. Is there any writing on the jug?
No.
Okay, there's no like symbols or anything.
if it helps?
it is specific. So if you want to do an Arcana check, you might be able to glean what it is.
Does it have lots of
Okay,
different
well-
holes?
I'll do that. I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah. So you with a 19, you've definitely seen one of these before. It is something called an alchemy jug. And you know the way this works is once per day, you are able to magically fill it with one of a number of different types of liquids. So it can be filled with acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine. And then as an
Mayonnaise
action,
never made sense to me.
Okay, so
yeah,
Out of all the
Tony-
things on the list of that, it has always confused me ever since I know
Chipotle
about it.
ranch.
So, but what happens to the liquid? Keep going.
The liquid, you can pour it out as an action up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of the liquid depends on the liquid you named. So,
Okay.
like, you can have 12 gallons of salt water, but only 8 gallons of fresh water, only 2 gallons of vinegar, etc. So, and then every day, every dawn it resets.
Yeah, I have a question on behalf of Tickles. What kind of liquid is pee?
None of
Pee
the
is
above.
urine, and like you can pee in the jug, but it cannot produce urine. I listen to the McElroy Brothers, Promiscuous Time Traveler. In fact, I just saw my brother, and me last weekend. It was great.
Okay, well, I would like to touch the jug then, because it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen.
You die. No, I'm kidding. Nothing happens. It's just a wondrous item that you can put in your inventory if you would like to pick it up.
Okay.
Right.
I forgot. Does one of us have a bag of holding, or have we not done that yet?
Nope.
No.
Nope,
Okay.
we have not.
We don't have hardly any magic items, I don't think, at this
Yeah.
point.
You're certainly not going to get 2. I'll tell you that much.
How big is this jug? Is it giant size, or because it's a wondrous item, is it like normal
No,
size?
it's a normal. I put the link to the stats in the chat, the private chat.
Okay.
It's like
It's
always envision, like a
I mean, it's
gallon.
large enough to hold 12 gallons of water, but it's not like.
The way I always envisioned it was like a
It's-
1 gallon jug that you could pour 12 gallons out of.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say it is a magical jug, so it doesn't actually. It's similar to a bag of holding insofar as that it's bigger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, then I take it and say, well, it looks a bit big for diddled. Gray, Doc, do one of you want this? I already have the bag of tricks thing.
Don't speak all at once.
Sure.
Okay, I'll give it to Doc. then.
Valen will take it if none of you want it.
Okay.
That's
Well, I was
I
going to
don't
give
want to
Doc
be judged for how big a thing I can take. I just want to say.
Hey, you showed us all that you had there a minute ago, so you just pipe down.
All right. So the rest of the like gold objects are all like giant size.
Well,
There's no like stuffing gold in our pocket.
the gold, silver, and copper pieces are just regular gold, silver, copper pieces.
Okay.
The gold rings are giant sized, but they're finger rings for a giant, so they're still
Okay.
carryable. The shield, if you'd like to do a investigation check on the shield.
Sure.
or the-
That is what's my investigation? Oh, my investigation is crappy. That is a 9.
yeah, it's a large shield that's scaled. That's all you can.
Maybe someone else will look at it.
I
Look at
see
the
Gray
shield,
look
and I
at
keep
it, and I
walking.
take a crack at it.
I mean, it's far. Even with a 9, it's far too large for any of you to use.
Okay. And what was the other thing
19.
you were going to have say I could investigate?
The statue, if you'd like to make a religion check on that to figure out who it is.
My religion is crappy. Somebody, the
Anyone
cleric.
who'd like to
could
make a
do that.
religion check on it?
Yeah. Just a second. Religion.
The cleric, see if he knows anything about religion.
That will be a 5 with my +3.
You can tell it's of a figure.
Okay. Let's line our pockets with some gold, I guess.
All right. There is 1,350 gold pieces, 4,400 silver pieces, and 7,800 copper pieces.
Woo. Okay. So 1,350 gold. Say the other two again. Sorry.
4,400 silver
100 silver.
and 7,800 copper.
800 copper. Holy crap.
Yeah, I told you it's filled with treasure.
I don't know how you can actually pack that, but
And if you'd like to take the gold rings as well, you can put those in your inventory.
okay. How many gold rings?
Hell yeah!
4.
4 gold rings.
And how
2 turtle
big?
doves.
How big are the gold rings since they're giant size?
Like for giant's fingers, you said.
Yeah, so like maybe like
Not quite
wrist.
bracelet, but
yeah, like a bracelet sized.
Great stuff. Okay.
All right. So that is approximately divided by 5.
Could I have the gold rings instead of any of the other?
You just want the rings?
Yes.
I don't know how much you say the rings were worth.
I did not say how much they were worth, no. But they are made from gold, so they are worth something.
I mean, I don't care. But that's up to the group. Convince
How big
Jack
are- How many of them are there?
4.
And I take nothing else.
I was gonna
just the
say
four.
one of our members just is sleepy and not here, so I mean maybe
We have a
they just
quorum.
don't get one. Might divide very nicely.
Oh yeah. Everybody take a ring
Everybody
and
takes a
split the
ring.
gold.
Sure, equal partners.
Everybody takes a ring, and then we'll split the other equally.
Does anybody know the math for that, or are we gonna worry about that later?
I can do the math for that real quick if you want.
Gish, would you like to try to persuade them by actually telling them why you want the ring instead of the gold? Or you just want to...
Yes, I will try that. Yeah, gentlemen, it'll be much easier for you to divide all that by 3. I'll just take the gold rings. I don't really like the idea of having a bunch of money, and those can be jewelry.
Okay, then we'll take the rings too.
Those can be jewelry, and in a
Well,
pinch,
we'll give you a ring,
And then if you don't want the money,
and
you
then
don't
we'll
have to
take all the
it.
money.
I mean, you don't want lots of money. This seems like a
I
it's
mean,
like rings.
just to remind you, Dill did cast detect magic on the whole room. The only thing he detected magic from was the jug. So these are just gold rings.
At this point, it's just Graves being.
But remember, we're still dividing the gold probably among 5 or
Under,
4.
divide the gold among 5 is 270 gold, 880 silver, and 1560 copper.
what was that? 270 gold.
Yeah.
That's to do it 5 ways, though, right?
That is 5 ways.
Right. So
So if we give all the rings to Gish, we do 4 ways.
4 ways.
Then it's like 3. So then it's like 3 something gold, 1100 silver, and I didn't do the copper yet.
So that was my attempt at persuasion. So that would be a roll versus a roll, then, wouldn't it?
I don't.
Sure.
I mean, Dilda's down for the swap.
I mean, this is a circumstance where I feel like players have some say in if they're going to be persuaded by it, like versus an NPC. So if you make an argument and roll a natural 20 and the players are like, well, my character wouldn't buy that, I have to give them some grace in that respect. So if everyone agrees to do a roll versus like,
I will happily give him my ring.
Okay, if we divide the coin 4 ways instead of 5 and let him have the 4 gold rings, it's basically 67. We get 67 more gold, a little 220 more silver, and 390 more copper apiece. So that's the trade you're making. Is you're giving up a ring for 60 something gold.
Yeah, I'm
couple
down.
hundred silver.
Yeah,
Down.
Yeah, that's fine.
fine.
We'll do that.
Because
We'll
What's
let you know.
what's the total? Can you give me the totals though, JP?
I will give you the totals in 1 second.
No worries. And I'll pass it on to Tony.
It is. Everyone gets, except for
Gish.
Gish, the 3 of us everyone gets 338 gold. $1,100 silver and 1,950 copper. So,
I'd buy that for $1.
so yeah, and Gish gets 4 gold rings.
Yay! We're all happy.
All right.
So is there another door on the other side of this room, or do we have to go out the way we came?
I'm guessing it was an
yeah,
storage.
you do not see another door in this room. It's just back to the hallway is the only way you can see.
Just out of curiosity, because it's a treasure room, I'm going to make sure there's not like a secret.
Sure.
Yeah, pass it. Why not? Investigation.
Yes, please.
15.
You press on the walls, you run your hands along some seams, and you don't seem to find any sort of secret door or trap door on the floor or anything like that.
All right. Back to the hallway.
Okay, back to the hallway. Turning right from this room, you're looking further down the hallway in the direction you were headed.
Okay.
The hallway opens up into some sort of larger room if you keep going all the way to the end. But before that, there is a set of double doors on the right and what appears to be broken double doors on the left.
Now, when you say broken, do you mean like one's off the hinges, or
No,
like
like it is an open passageway with pieces of a door.
Right,
Similarly, the pathway to forward that opens to this larger space is also.
So if we walk up to that, we can see into whatever room it is or hallway or whatever.
Correct.
So, yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, let's do that before we decide what we're doing. So
peek into the room to the left.
To the left. Okay. In the middle of this immense hall stands a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10-foot high dining table carved from ice and surrounded by a dozen blocks of ice that once served as chairs. Wooden braces against the west wall hold a pair of 14-foot long bugles made from hollowed-out mammoth tusks. An ascending staircase of ice in the southwest corner has mist rolling down from it.
I'm gonna do a perception check. Do I sense this room is I don't know, like colder or anything's going on, anything funky about this room?
Okay.
That is a 19 for a 23.
That's a real good roll. But besides it being full of ice, everything is full of ice here, so it's not colder or you don't get any weird vibes from it, or it's just what appears to be an old dining hall.
So up the staircase, can I see the top of the staircase? Is there doors? What's up there?
You can't see. It curves and there's this mist rolling down from it, so it's kind of obscured from down here as to where it leads.
Okay. So there's mist coming down it, so that implies that maybe it's even colder up there. Maybe.
Would you like me to go see? I don't seem to be bothered as much as you 3, 4.
Sure, I guess.
All right. Well, I'd go up to see if it gets colder up the stairs.
How far upstairs are you going?
I'll go until I stop before I'm out of their eyesight, or until I sense it getting much colder.
Or you see what's at the end, I would think.
Okay. No, you don't notice it being much colder as you walk up the stairs. I'll say. I mean, it might be incrementally because you're
higher. Yeah.
Higher, but.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. What can I see from where I'm at? Am I near the top, or am I still a ways away? Or
you tell me. When do you want to stop walking?
Well, I already told you. As soon as I stop right before I'm out of their eyesight. So how far up more is there?
So you make it about halfway up. You can see that it opens up. You can kind of see the ceiling of the room that it leads to, and there's icicles hanging from the ceiling. But you can't really make out what the contents of the room is.
And I'm going to go the rest of the way stealthily, just to get my eyes to where I can see into the room.
Okay, make a stealth roll for me, please.
this point, I would have probably like followed to like near the base of the stairs.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. You're able to sneak up these stairs without making a peep. And I'll read you the description of this room. This semicircular room has a forest of icicles hanging from the ceiling, some of them as much as 8 feet long. Against the curved wall to the south stands an enormous throne of ice decorated with carved images of winter wolves and mastodons. Across from the throne on the north wall is an open doorway, which from the staircase you cannot see into.
Okay. Is it? You said it's an open doorway, right?
Yes.
And I don't see anything that looks fishy from where I'm at.
In this room that you're looking in is currently empty.
Okay.
Other than
Well, I would like to continue on then stealthily and see if I can see what's in the open room.
Okay, roll stealth for me again, please.
Dirty 20 again.
Okay. All right. You walk along the wall and kind of hug it to avoid detection. And you look into the next room, and this room contains wrecked furnishings that suggest it was once used as a frost giant's bedchamber. A bitterly cold wind down a staircase to the east, at the bottom of which snow has accumulated. So as you're looking into the room, there is a staircase to the right that goes up, and then there's another open door to the left.
Okay. I'm going to go back down all the way till I get to the guys and tell them everything that we just went through and what I saw. So that would be y'all's cue to say whatever.
Well, do we want to continue on this level, or do we want to be going up?
Because there's the double doors we didn't go into.
There's another open door that you can look into on this floor, and a closed door that you can go in. So those are your options. Go up the stairs, go through the open doorway, or go through the closed door.
I kind of want to do this floor personally, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I would be persuaded
I'm
either
good
way.
with that.
It's not.
I'm good with that.
Yes, it's only one more.
We want
room
the
to-
closed doors or the other open door?
Well,
I do the open door before the closed, but that's me too.
Okay. We'll
Yeah,
proceed down the hall to the other open door.
Okay, so you're looking in the other open door at the end of the hallway,
Yep.
correct? All right. 6 slender gargoyle-like creatures made out of ice squat on ledges 20 feet above the ground that protrude from the walls in a semicircular chamber. Near the back wall, the mist that blankets the floor flows down a staircase made of polished ice.
So there's gargoyles in this room and a staircase going further down. Okay. I think let's go back and check our closed doors before we proceed further. All right, so we're going to go back to the closed double doors, and before I open them, I'm going to do a perception check to see if I sense anything, hear anything on the other side. 19.
You cannot hear anything through the doors.
Okay.
I will help. So advantage.
Well, yeah, whoever wants to.
Here's where Gray gets another double.
For trying to open the doors?
He only gets his nat 20s and opening doors.
Open
Give me
the
an athletics check with advantage.
only an 18 this time with the advantage, so 22.
Okay. With a 22, you do have enough to push these doors open, not quite as easily as the last one, but you are able to creak them open, and you open it into a room. Frost covers a bloated trestle table that stands amid rotting barrels and casks in the middle of what used to be a kitchen. Storage racks along the walls have collapsed into piles of rotted timber, along with the jugs, tankards, and drinking hordes that once rested on them. A roasting spit lined with icicles is mounted above a 10-foot diameter iron brazier, coated with rime and situated near the back wall.
Is there any other doors out of this room, or is it just a?
It is a kitchen that
Okay.
you would gather serviced the dining room across the hall.
All right. I'm gonna do an investigation check and just kind of see if there's anything interesting amongst the refuse that has been left in this room. That's a 12.
Yeah, I'll join him since
Somebody else should probably do investigations. I'm good on perception.
It's my area of expertise. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, somebody else should do that. Going forward, I'm good at perception.
23.
Oh, you beat me. I got a 19.
Okay. I mean, you all kind of root around this room. Most of the old casks and barrels basically fall apart as you try to move them or lift them up. The jugs, the tankards, drinking hordes, etc., seem to be either all cracked or otherwise damaged. So it has been abandoned for quite some time, it appears.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're going up now.
We're going to go up or go down?
Uh,
So we got a staircase going down at the end of the hall, or we can follow where Gish went up.
I'm fine following where at least we know kind of what he saw. I'm fine going up.
Yeah,
Doc, go up? Okay.
I think so too. That seemed to be where the cold was coming from. So,
All right. We're going to go up.
Okay. So you all go up this staircase and into the throne room.
Into the throne room. And then over to what was once the bedroom.
Okay. Before you get to the bedroom, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay. Just a straight dex?
Yes.
I got an 18.
18 as well.
15.
19.
Ooh,
Jeez Louise. Okay.
some good rolling.
As you are walking through this room, a number of these icicles fall from the ceiling, but you are all able to jump out of the way. However, you notice that they didn't crack or anything when they hit the ground. They just kind of are laying there. And I need you to roll initiative, please.
Didn't Gish go across this room? What the heck, Gish?
He used stealth to get across the room.
He did. You're still going, oh, what the heck? It's a crappy initiative roll for me.
I'm glad this is an area where I regularly roll poorly.
All right, Gish,
16.
Gray.
12, and I have a +6 on initiative.
Jeez.
So yeah, so 12.
Dild
13.
and Doc.
I got a 12 also, but
So
I,
Gill
I'm gonna have to
first.
go first.
No, Gish is first.
Okay, go.
Well, maybe not. It may be.
Well, Gish
whatever.
is first amongst us.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many of these things fell?
5. So one on each of you. So one on each four of you and one on Valin.
Okay.
And Gish, you are up first.
All right. So, first person's question person. So, these are what? Living icicles, it looks like, or?
Make a perception check on him, I guess.
Man, I keep rolling that same number. You said perception, right? 16.
16?
Uh-huh.
Yes, they definitely are living.
Okay. Are they armed, or is it going to be hands?
No, they are kind of like, for lack of a better term, snakes. Like they appear to be icicles that are animated.
Mobile and okay.
So that they don't really have weapons per se, then.
They do not.
Okay.
So you cannot use your heat metal.
All right. Well, I am going to hold my action.
Okie dokie. Next in the order then would be Dild.
Sorry, is it my turn? I took my
Yeah.
headphones at the wrong time. Sorry, my wife brought food.
I held my action. Your turn.
Okay. Talk to me about the space that these things occupy.
Yeah, I meant to ask.
They're
that.
in amongst us.
Yeah.
in
They all try to fall on each one of your heads, so you are all intermingled. So you can't use some area of effect spell without hurting your whole party. That's what you were thinking, right?
I mean,
He's a wizard. That's the only thing he's thinking.
But how
what I'm
big's the
hearing
room
is
just in case?
it's not a no, is what I'm hearing.
You can do whatever you want.
I mean, right?
Consequences to your actions sometimes.
Yeah. Because certain spells like lightning bolt create a line effect, and I didn't know like how they were lined up or anything like that.
They're scattered.
Scattered.
In amongst them.
Scattered, do you see? Is it possible to get a few of them together for like a burning hands? If I did like a 15-foot cone or whatever, like what's that looking like? How close are we all bundled here?
I mean, you typically walk pretty closely together, correct?
I mean, yeah, usually.
And I mean, this room's not hugely large. It's about 40 feet by 100 or so. But it's also curved, so the widest part is 100, but the shortest part is 30. So I mean,
you tell me how many I can get in a burning hands and all.
I would let you get 3, but you would have to pick one of your compatriots to also be hit.
Is Tony an option?
I mean, no, because he's not going to be fighting with you.
All right, I'll pick Doc.
I was going to say, I've got. You should remember that I have fire resistance.
Yep. All right. So it's a dexterity save for those people that I'm getting in danger here.
All right. So I need to make 3.
And they're trying to beat the magic number. Sorry. Oh. Where is it? Sorry. Magic number is 15.
All right. That is a 19, a 9, and an 18. So
damn it.
2 of them.
You got me though.
Oh, good. I got Doc in one of them. There you go.
Don't they take half damage?
Yeah.
So it's 12 fire damage and half for the others.
So he takes 3.
No, Doc took the whole 12, so he takes 6.
Oh, yeah. Thought he saved.
No, I rolled an 8.
All right. So
1 was hit and 2 were not then. Okay.
Yeah, 2 took half, 1 took
There
full.
you go. Yeah, 2 took half,
2 took half, 1 took full. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
Gotcha. All right. Next in the order is Gray.
Yeah, I think I have a higher dex than Doc.
Yeah,
Sure you do.
you had +6 on your initiative, I'm assuming.
I've only got a +2. So
Well, my dex is technically only +3, but I got other things that.
my dex is only +2.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna summon my weapon to my hand, my packed weapon to my hand, and I'm gonna attack this thing that's in front of me. And I get.
Are you attacking one of the ones that Dill just hit, or are you attacking
whatever one's closest to me?
Okay.
So if one of the ones he hit is closest to me, then yes. You said they all tried to fall on one of us, so I assumed there was one closer to me than all the rest.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That's gonna be. What's my plus? The first one's gonna take 7 magical slashing damage, and then if that other one hit, that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Second attack. Ooh, and that's A little better. 13 slashing damage.
Oof. Okay.
And then bonus action. Yeah, there's nothing I'm going to do this time. That's it.
All right. Doc.
All right. I will attack the one that is on me. That'll be a 26 to hit
Yeah.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Next up are these icicles. The 5 that are on the floor try to start moving back towards the walls of this room. So you will each get an opportunity attack on the one that's closest to you as they try to get away from you.
Okay.
So we'll just start with Gish and go around.
Okay. So they're trying to flee, it seems, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're all clearly moving back towards the
Okay. Well, I
walls.
will do my rapier then. So that'll be. I doubt this works. 10 to hit.
No, that misses.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Gray?
That's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Just hit.
And that is 8 more slashing magical damage to that guy.
All right, you break that one into pieces as you hit it with that blow. All right, Dild.
What does an attack of opportunity look like for me? I don't even know that I've ever considered it.
Whatever melee weapon you have, you can attack with. If you don't have a melee weapon, you can just do an unarmed strike.
I have a dagger. That's it.
All right,
There you go.
use that.
Yep. That works.
Yep.
13.
No, that misses.
All right, there you
I
go. Solved
imagine
it.
you just-
Woo-woo!
Going ham
And-
on calves.
The ankle biter misses.
Doc,
14.
14 also misses. And Valin's attack is only a 5, so that is also going to miss. All right. However, 2 more fall from the ceiling, so I'm just going to roll a die to see who is going to fall on, so it's nice and fair. Gish and Dild. These are not going to be dexterity saving throws because they aren't surprising you. These are going to be attacks. So let's see. The
Or
first
they just
one.
like climb back up the wall and fall again.
No, that 2 more fell from the ceiling.
Well, I know, but the others seem to be like heading back to
Yeah.
the wall.
All right. So the one on Gish is going to be a 5, which is not going to hit.
Nope.
And the one on Dild is going to be a 6, which is also not going to hit. All right. So Valin is up next. She is going to use Chill Touch on the one closest to her, which, despite its name, is not a cold spell. But it doesn't matter because that misses. So we're at the end of the order. So Gish, if you'd like to take your
Yeah.
action.
My held action. So there are now one was destroyed, so now we have 6
Correct.
in play. Okay.
There's 2 close to you, 2 close to Dild, and 1 close to Valin, 1 close to Doc.
How far am I from all of them? Like in 20 feet, how many people are within me in a cube of 20 feet?
Probably 4 of these things, so including you and 3 other of your compatriots.
All right. Well, I will obviously do it just out of me. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. And that is everyone within a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet. And we're going to go with violet. because it sounds like violent. And any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So everyone that's within it needs to roll for dexterity save.
So who? All of us then? Yes. No?
What's the save going to be?
Oh wait.
It's a dexterity.
No, what's the number?
16.
Okay.
Would I be the only one not because mine's destroyed and he wouldn't have aimed at mine?
Yeah, I think that's fair. Well, and there's 2 on him.
Okay, so yeah, he would have 2 on him, and
I will say there's the 2 on him, the 1 on Doc, and then the 1 on Valen.
okay.
They all failed their saving throw, as did Valen.
And as did John.
No, you didn't have to. Only Doc.
Yeah, I got a 21. So
Yeah, okay,
I didn't have to do a saving throw.
So, if they fail their dexterity throw, they are outlined in light for the duration. It's a concentration spell. They shed a dim light in 10 foot. Any attack roll against an infected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it, and obviously you can because it's outlined. And they cannot benefit from being invisible, but that doesn't apply in this case. So advantage for everybody on the ice guys, and the ice guys get advantage on Valen.
And Doc.
No,
No,
Doc
he passed. He made the save.
yeah, I rolled a 21.
Okay. All right, well, we're back at the top of the order, and it is your turn again, Gish.
Okay, well, since I did that, then let's see here. I really don't have. You know what? I'm going to do a cantrip then. You said there's 2 on me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do a Mind Sliver cantrip, and that will be toward whichever one you choose there, because it really doesn't matter. And that is, I drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one of them. That's an intelligence saving throw, or they take damage.
Whew, well, that is -3.
Okay. So that is 2d6 psychic damage, which is 10 total. And then it subtracts a d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. And I will also do a healing word as a bonus action on myself because I need it. And then that'll end my turn.
Sorry, how much damage was that?
10.
Cool.
And that's a 7 for myself on healing.
All right. Dild.
All right, how many are within a 15-foot cone again?
I mean, same deal. You can hit, what I say, 2 of them, but or
It was
3 of them.
3
right
and a
front of
team
me.
member.
Yes.
All right,
You go
Doc, get ready. All right, I'll do another Burning Hands dexterity saving throw. 15 is the number to beat.
So you're aiming at the same 3, I assume?
Yeah.
18.
One of them failed. I mean, sorry. One of them saved, 2 of them failed.
Okay, we inverted. Okay. Jeez, come on, John. That was 10. I got 2 1s that roll. 10 fire damage, and then 5 for the people that dodged.
All right. The one that was on Doc shatters and melts with that attack. That it? Gray.
Yes, sir.
You currently have none on you.
Okay.
Are still 2 on Gish. There is 2 on Dild, and there's 1 on Valen.
All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to just stay where I'm at. And Eldritch Blast, the one on Doc that fell first, so that it's taken both of his burning hands.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with it.
Gotcha.
Or on Dild, sorry, the one on Dild that's taken both.
Yep. Yeah. I figured you meant.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 12 force damage.
All right. That one is kaput.
And then I'm going to send my second Eldritch Blast at the other one that's on Dild. Ooh, that's a nat one. That's a net.
Well, does that have advantage on those, or did they escape? My
From
fairy
the fairy fire.
Oh, I shot the ones on Dild, so they were not part of your fairy fire.
Okay.
So yeah, I was trying to finish. I was trying to finish anything off near our wizard. So, not that they seem to actually be attacking once they're on the ground, but just in case.
All right. Doc.
I will go and attack the worst looking one on Gish, since there's 2 on him.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 19 to hit
Yep.
for 11 damage.
11 damage is just enough to kill that one. So you got 3 left. One on Gish, one on Dild, one on Valin. And it is their turn. And they're going to try to keep moving back towards the wall. So Gish, Dild, and Valin get an opportunity attack.
Don't I too? So I was attacking the one that's on Gish.
No, you killed it. Remember? You destroyed it.
Oh, fair enough.
Valin missed.
Okay, I rolled a 21,
That hits.
and then that is going to be for damage. This is my rapier, by the way. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 piercing damage.
All right.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Wow, good job.
And that is 3 points of dagger damage or whatever, piercing damage.
All right. Next up is Valin. She's going to attack the one on her with her chill touch. That time it's going to hit. And that does how much damage? 2d8. That is 9. And we're back to the top of the order. Gish, you again.
All right.
I need like a display for this. This is cool.
Yeah. So there's no longer one in front of me, right?
There is still one in front. You're not engaged in combat with it, but it is moving back towards the wall.
Okay, well, I will vicious mockery it, and I guess Gish will say, "Careful, you're melting." He's running out of good insults, and that's going to be a wisdom save.
These things cannot understand language.
So yeah.
If a target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on the throw.
It's just all they understand is the crude masturbatory gestures.
Okay.
So does that? Can they hear even though not understand? Or can they not hear?
It just says languages, and there's nothing next to it. They have an intelligence of 1.
Okay, well then that would probably mean they can still hear us. I would say, what do you think? They don't need to understand me, just hear me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I have no argument against that.
Okay, well, wisdom save then.
Wisdom save. That's a -1.
So that's 2d4 of psychic damage. So that's 4 points of psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
I think it's going to attack anything. I think it's going to try to climb the wall.
Yeah, I know, but hey, it's a bonus if it's needed. And I think I'm just going to end my turn, and there. Yeah.
Okay. Dild.
I can, I guess, if I want to do one more. So how many do I have near me now? Like just the one, right?
That's one. Yep.
I'll do a fire bolt at that guy then. So I'll do a ranged attack on that one.
I love how you have to enunciate with that.
Well,
Bolt.
it is an important distinction.
It is a very good distinction. That is a 19.
Yes, sir.
Five. That. That is 11 fire damage.
Cool. You slay that one.
Boom. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. Gray.
How many are left?
There's two. There's one near Gish and one near Villain.
All right. I will start by Eldritch blasting the one near Villain. And I will miss it because that's a 10. And then
You
I
sure
will
will.
try it again. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 10 force damage.
Alrighty. Doc.
I will attack the one by Gish. 18 to hit
Yep.
for 8 damage.
Cool. All right. The icicles turn, so there's two left. They're going to continue to try to get back to the walls. So Doc and Valin will get.
When they have already moved out of range. Oh, I guess it went back up to them, didn't they?
Yeah,
That's right.
Doc just engaged in combat with it.
Yeah. Okay.
22 to hit
Yep.
for 10 damage.
Okay. Valin missed, but it is her turn, so she's going to try to attack the one on her. That's a nat 1. Jeez, I'm rolling really badly. All right, Gish. There's still one on you. There's still one on Valin. They're both looking very rough.
Oh, you said Gish?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry. I will. How far am I? Am I
From
within
it?
my 30 feet?
You're within 10 feet of it.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'll walk up and rape here.
Okay.
That's a.
Or that was you use a rapier? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And now, remember you said something about enunciate?
Just verifying. That's
Oh,
aggressive.
that wasn't enunciating. That was not using a word. But I whiff. It's I did a 10.
Okay.
That's it.
Dill.
Last one, I guess another fire bolt.
There's two left. There's one on Valin, one on.
All right, I'll pick the most injured one.
There.
And that missed anyways. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Good, because I didn't want to have to explain to you that they're about the same.
Okay.
Gray.
All right. I fired at the one by Valin last time. I'll do that again. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 12 force damage.
That'll do it.
And then so I'll send my other Eldritch Blast at the other one. That's a 23
Yep.
to hit. And that is 11 force damage.
And you are out of combat.
There it is. Don't need no fire bolt.
Woo!
Right.
Well, that was special. Shall we continue to the room?
So yeah, I guess we'll head over to the doorway to the next room, which is as
With
far
the
as gets.
snow.
Okay.
So there's a stairway with snow drift coming down it.
I'll read you the description again.
Okay.
This room contains wrecked furnishings that suggest it was once used as a frost giant's bedchamber. A bitterly cold wind blows down a staircase to the east, at the bottom of which snow has accumulated.
Oh, okay. I thought there was another room, or another door off this.
There is. It's just part of the same room.
Okay. Is there anything, the wrecked furniture, is there like a chest or a cabinet or anything that like there might be something in?
Make a perception check of the little side room.
Okay, so go to the side room and look. All right. Perception. 14.
Okay, with a 14, there's nothing really that looks like furniture or a bed per se, but there's something about this room that leads you to believe that something has been using this room more than some of the other rooms you see.
Can I investigate?
I was going to say, can I investigate?
Touch stuff and see if I can figure it out.
I would like to investigate the room.
Yes. May I do that?
Sure.
Okay.
That is a 14.
25.
Oh, there you go.
With a 25, you notice that there are a vague sense of remnants of footprints that lead to and from this room to the staircase.
The staircase that we just went up to, or the staircase that had the snow?
The staircase with the snow at the bottom that is going up another level.
Okay.
Do you know what kind of footprints they are?
No, they're not like full footprints. They're like, if you look at it at a certain angle in the light, you can kind of see something that appears to be. I will say with that high a roll, they are like the space of them is greater than normal humanoid.
Okay.
But there's nothing within the wrecked furnishings or anything that seems to be of any worth or notice.
I would like to follow the footsteps to where the snow is, and I tell them that I'm doing that, and
Okay.
then I do it. Because I'm assuming the snow's built up, and there's more steps that we just can't see.
Yeah, it is a staircase that goes up. It's just it appears that snow is blowing in from down the stairs.
So from the outside somewhere.
Okay, so well then I go up. Is it like a enclosed area, or are the steps? Do they go up into another open place, like another room?
They are much like the ones coming up to this level. They are curved, so from the bottom you cannot see the top.
All right. Well, as soon as I start getting close to that curve, I'm going to try stealthily to go up and see what I can see.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me, please.
All right. Natural 20 plus 10.
Yeah, man. You're like a ghost going up these stairs.
Serious stealth.
It does lead to the outside, which is kind of like the roof of this building where the crown is. And the icy crown encircling the fortress doubles as a battlement rooftop. Each prong of the crown extends 40 feet above the roof line, and the prongs have a 10-foot wide gaps between them. Situated in the middle of the roof is a nest almost 30 feet in diameter.
A nest of, can I tell from where I'm at?
Sticks and mud and whatnot. It appears to be some sort of like a bird's nest.
Is it like a giant nest, like a rock could fit in it?
It is 30 feet in diameter.
Oh,
Didn't
snap.
didn't our little guide tell us that he saw the Frostmaiden flying a rock to and from the island? So yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to stealthily climb back down and tell the guys
Like
about
a rock. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to. With a 30, I'm going to let you just get back down. I will say though, you could see that there did not appear to be anything in this nest at the time. But
Doesn't matter. I'm still going back to
yeah, but I mean, so the stealth aspect of it is kind of moot at the moment.
At the moment, yeah. Right. Let's get off this floor.
All right, so I guess we're going down now. That was the only other
We'll
option.
go back down and
down.
down the way we came. Can we go back to the room that we haven't explored yet?
And this time we hug the wall rather than walk across the middle.
Fair enough. So you're going back down to the dining room, to the room with the
staircase that was going down.
Okay.
Yes.
It had the gargoyles on the wall
Yep.
or whatever.
To quote Elvis Presley, we're going way on down.
Okay.
So when we get to the room that, like, the gargoyles were in the staircase on the opposite side, can I do a perception check of the gargoyles to see if they appear to just be ice or if there's something that's going to come alive and attack us?
Okay.
You want another ritual?
No. Oh, maybe I should have. I only got a 7 on that
Yeah,
perception.
he may have dropped trial this time.
Dild cracks his knuckles and is like, I got this, buddy. I got this.
Even with a 7, looking at them, you can tell that they are not statues, but they see you. They are clearly looking at you, but they are not moving.
Okay. What do we want to do here?
No, well, what is there's you're using plural, so is it just 2?
There are 6.
Okay, and where we're wanting to go
We have to cross the
down
room.
the stairs. So would we have to are they like lining the way, or could we bypass?
I'll reread the description. 6 slender gargoyle-like creatures made of ice squat on ledges 20 feet above the ground that protrudes from the walls of the semicircular chamber. Near the back wall, the mist that blankets the floor flows down a staircase made of polished ice.
Okay.
So it is a semicircle room. They are spaced around the semicircle.
Okay, so apparently I might be the only one that can go through there being invisible. There's no other way to get you guys through there without them seeing.
So
So
they already saw us. just
They
from the
see you guys. They
So
certainly see Gray standing in the doorway. I don't know if any of you else approach the doorway, but
So if they do anything, if we go in, there's no way around it with the position. So we either have to all go in, or I mean, do you want me to invisibly go and see down the stairs and see what happens, or what?
I mean, I don't know. Guess
I mean,
we
I
just
think-
go in there and
I don't know how the rest of us are going to get by without them attacking, but I mean, if you want to just go see what we're looking at first, that's fine.
Well, I mean, there's potential that there's nothing down there, or it could be something great.
Well, if there's nothing down there, then we're running out of places to look for what we're looking for. So
Yeah, so it's up to you three. Gil's just saying, hey, it's an option. We don't have to do it.
what do you think, Dylan?
I thought I unmuted myself. No, I'm in. That's fine. Let's go.
All right. Well, I guess the votes just truck on in, see what happens.
All right. Well, as we get ready to step into the room, I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast that if one of them makes a move towards us, I can fire at it. If I
all right,
see
what
it.
does that look like?
Just a little ball of energy in my hand. Like,
Are you pointing it at anybody? Or?
no, I'm just holding it like between my two hands, like I summon the energy, and then if something comes toward me, I'm gonna I'm not picking one out.
Okay, as you walk slowly across this room, they are clearly all watching you very, very closely, but as of yet, they have not made a move towards you.
Okay. I'm just going to keep proceeding until we get to the top of the stairs.
Okay. You make it to the top of the stairs.
All right.
Start
What do
going
I?
down the stairs.
Go ahead.
So do we start going down the stairs then?
I assume.
Yeah. Start down the stairs, I guess.
Okay. When you step on the stairs, I need everyone to make a dexterity acrobatics check for me, please.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay.
24.
Dang. 16.
14.
13.
Jeez Louise.
I'm rolling and all the
I
things.
rolled good on those. I've not
Yeah.
rolled good on my investigation or perception.
As you each step on the stairs, you notice that they are slick with ice, but you all are able to keep your footing and walk down these steps without falling on your ass.
Yeah. As long as I'm not have to worry about like physical strength, I should be all right. Don't make me climb any shit.
So are we stealthily trying to do this or just walking down?
I think we're just going. Yeah.
We're just going. Okay.
All right.
I'm in the back.
The staircase descends into a vaulted chamber. A 9-foot-high railing of sculpted ice hugs the staircase as it descends to the chamber floor, which, like the stairs, is smooth and gleaming. A walrus as big as an elephant is having a grand old time rolling and sliding on the ice, paying you little heed.
Say what now?
A walrus as big as an elephant is having a grand old time rolling and sliding on the ice, paying you little heed.
Does he have
I
a
did hear
tie
it correctly.
on?
What's that?
Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, I said I did hear it correctly then.
Yep.
Yeah. Does he have a tie on and a top hat?
He does not. He's just a big old walrus.
Is there a way to like? But other than him, like, there's nothing. Is there other like doorways or passages out of this?
Yes, there certainly is. So this room has hallways or doors rather. So from where you are, to your left and to your right across this large room, there are open hallways.
Okay.
And then to your front and to your back, there are 2 doors on each side. So
To our back.
So there's two doors behind you and 2 doors across the way.
Okay, so we came down the stairs kind of in the middle of the room.
Well, it's another curved staircase, so it spits you out pointing towards the middle of the room, but it is not in the middle of the room.
Okay, but
And
there's still like a door, it's like right behind where the staircase comes down.
Yeah, so there's one door almost directly to your right.
Okay.
And are these doors still giant size?
Yes.
So the walrus continues to pay us no heed.
Have you stepped into the
bottom of
room
the
yet?
stairs.
Are you still on the stairs? Or have you stepped into the room?
I'm still on the stairs.
I would like to stealthily go stealth mode onto the floor to the doorway that's closest to us, which I assume would be the one behind us.
Okay.
Uh,
Make a stealth check and a dexterity acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. This is one of my worst rolls. So you said stealth and then acrobatics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the stealth is a 14. And the acrobatics is a 23.
Oh,
Grief, what all do you have anything you don't have huge bonuses to?
Hey, it's just, you keep calling on the things I'm good at.
Okay. You are able to walk across this icy chamber, and get to this large door.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do this by myself or not, but is there any way I can try to stealthily open the door, or is the stealth part just ain't no way?
Yeah, I mean, this is a giant door that you need a massive strength check to open, so I think it would definitely draw some attention.
Okay, well,
There is
better me than
to
everyone.
to better explain this. If you don't want to go through this door, to the left of where you came down the stairs, there is a hallway that is open.
Oh, well, I didn't know there was a hallway.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there's
two hallways.
4 doors and 2 hallways. In the
Ah.
shape, it's kind of like almost in the shape of a circle.
Well, would the hallway be about the same distance as the doorway?
Yeah. So if
Well,
you'd rather go that way, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'd rather go that way. If you said it, it completely skipped over my mind. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, well, in that case, if I'm at the mouth of the hallway, can I
All right.
see down it?
Yes, this passageway leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door are bas-reliefs of 2 female frost giants holding great axes. Runes are carved into the door's surface.
Ooh, that looks special. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go. I'd like to go back to the guys on the steps. I assume that's another roll.
No, it's only the first time you step foot on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant the stealth part.
Oh. I mean,
But so far the walrus hadn't noticed, and I want to keep it that way.
that's fine. I mean, he knows you guys are there. He's not.
Oh, he just doesn't care. Oh, well, then shoot.
He's
I'll just go back
ignoring
to
you.
that.
He is not.
He's not showing interest in us.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Then I don't know that you need to come back. We'll just come on then.
Well, I come
No,
back.
it's not a whale. It's a walrus.
Yeah, I come back and let you guys know, and then like follow me.
All right. So do we each have to do a stealth and acrobatic check?
Or I think just an acrobatics.
Yeah, just acrobatics check.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe
I'm rolling good on acrobatics. That's a 21.
18.
6.
Damn it.
Okay,
Doc.
Doc,
I'm with Doc, so
you slip and fall and land prone. You don't take any damage, but the walrus does see this and appears to laugh at you.
I help Doc up.
I'll get back up
And
and try to ignore the walrus.
I give him a thumbs up.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
The walrus or Doc?
The walrus.
We're laughing at him.
He stopped when you give him a thumbs up. He stops sliding around and kind of like waves a flipper at you, and says, "Oh, hey, buddy.
You talk?
Yeah, you talk?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's pretty insulting that you assume that I don't talk just because I'm a giant walrus."
Well, no offense, but I've never met a walrus that does. But then again, I haven't met a walrus like you. So, yeah, I apologize.
Oh, it's all good. What's your name?
I was expecting a me
Oh, my
walrus.
name
You
It's
castle.
Tazan. Or Tazan if it's Tuesday.
Oh, that's a strange coincidence. My name's Akuma or Akuma if it's Tuesday.
Well, Akuma or Akuma if it's Tuesday. Are there any giants down here still, or are they all gone?
Well, I'm not really too worried about you guys or what you're doing down here, but information's not free. So if you have like a fish or something tasty,
I don't think I have anything in it. Like,
Let's see. Would you like a ration? I got a few of those.
I'll try it. I mean, I got a lot of blubber to keep up. I can't be too picky.
All right, well, here's one just to try. See if you like it. And I give him a ration.
He goes, oh, I mean, that wasn't the best, but it beats nothing.
Okay, well, how about answering my question and I'll give you 4 more?
Oh. Um. Okay. What did you want to know?
Are there any giants down here still, or have they all gone?
Oh no, there's definitely interesting question. There's not giants still here.
what is still here? Or I'll let just keep talking to him. I'll stay out of it.
Like there are no living giants here.
Oh, okay. So there are undead giants here, or just dead ones?
Well, I don't know what undead means. I'm just a walrus.
They still move.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, all right, I'm going to go back with my friends. You have a good day.
That's all you want to know?
Yep, that's all I want to know right now. I don't know what else to ask.
Okay.
How about where the location of our thing is at?
Yeah, ask if he's seen what we're looking for.
Okay, guys, I'm going to need some more rations to get another question answered. So,
how many rations do I got? We bought some, but I probably used a bunch of them. But I've kept good track of my rations. All right, I'll give you 2 rations.
okay.
And I'll give you 2 also.
Okay, that should work. So I go back and go, well, all right, here's 4 more rations. I have another question. Here it is.
Well, that was awfully generous. I would have answered 4 questions.
Well, it's too late to go back now. So
There sure is.
For my question. What is it we're looking for? The name of it again?
It's the notebook, isn't it?
It's a book, right? I forget what Valen said here, how she described it.
I had a name.
The codicil of white.
The codicil of white?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know where the codicil of white is? Is it here? It's a book. It's something that someone who casts spells might use and hold in a hand. A big book that opens up.
Well, I've never seen anything specifically like that, but I can tell you the tunnel to the south leads to a vault where servants of the Frostmaiden store their treasures of their faith. So, I mean, sounds like maybe something could be like that in there.
Okay. Have you ever been down there?
Oh no, I haven't passed the tests.
Ooh, tests. Interesting.
Yeah, you have to pass some tests to get in that door.
Okay. Have you ever seen anyone do any of the tests?
No, they're behind the doors.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is there any other place where there's tests here, or just that south hallway?
Sorry, say that again?
I was asking if that one specific door is the only place he's seen people have to go through tests.
Yep, the door to the north, that leads to a tomb of a frost giant queen that the Frostmaiden, who died before the Frostmaiden took control of the island. So as far as I know, the only door that you need to pass the test for is the door to the south.
What about the
All
hallway?
right. Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you. But would you like a song?
Okay.
Okay, I break out the kazoo and try and do him a nice little ditty to say thank you.
Don't play Diddy. He's canceled.
I play a nice little tune to say thank you.
I think canceled is an understatement for him.
I don't know.
Okay.
Though he's a slippery little guy.
Oh, yeah. All that baby oil.
That'd be a 15 for performance.
Great. He loves it.
Awesome.
So
Well, thanks
just
again.
to be clear what he's talking about, the hallway to the north and south lead to doors. They're just
Okay.
not, the doors aren't visible from this room. The 4 doors that are visible in this room are what he's talking about that said the tests are behind, that he hasn't seen.
Okay, well, say that one more time. So there's 4 doors.
All right, so I'll talk directionally.
Okay.
There's a hallway to the north that leads to a door.
Okay.
That he said leads to a tomb of a frost giant queen.
Okay.
There's a hallway to the south that leads to a door that he said leads to where they keep the treasures that you need to pass the tests in order to get in.
Okay.
There's 2 doors to the west and 2 doors to the east. Those doors, the tests are behind.
Okay. So you can't get to the vault unless you clear the test to the through the doors,
Correct. According to the walrus.
according to the walrus. So which hallway did Gish go to that he looked down a while ago?
You went down. You went to the north hallway.
He went to the north hallway.
The one that y'all were heading toward after I motioned.
All right.
Yeah.
So when we look after he says this, what do we see in the hall? Since we were kind of standing over there on that side, looking across the room toward the hallway, toward the vault. What do we see? Like, what does it look like in terms of how it would be barred to keep us from just going down it and having to do the test?
The hallway to the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's asking if there's a way to skip the test or if it's
No, I just want to see what we're looking at. Like, if it's obvious what the barrier is.
That's over 100 feet away, so you can't really tell from here.
Okay.
This room is huge.
Okay. Do we want to check the tomb just to be safe since we're on this end? Or do we want to just do the test?
Well, I'd say let's look down it and make
Yeah,
sure.
let's look. Just like a gander.
Doesn't hurt to look, I think.
I wait by to the walrus and go back to the guys and we head down.
Okay. Some of you speak Dwarvish, correct? Or read Dwarvish?
Yes.
All right. So the runes are in Dwarvish that are around this door that he saw. They read, "In ice and blood, our folk are born. To our great queen we raise our horn. We'll fight and plunder in the morn. To Vasavikin we are sworn."
Okay, so Vasavikin was probably their queen. Okay. And you said when you looked down there was runes, and then there was like 2 ice sculptures of giants.
Yeah.
That was the north.
Vast reliefs of 2 female frost giants holding great axes.
Okay.
Flanking each side of the door. So on either side of the door there is.
Yeah, I never went to the north one, so we haven't seen
Okay.
that one.
No, that's the one you went to.
This is the north one. This is the one you went to.
Okay. Do we want to try to go down there, or do we want to just do the test first?
I feel like we have to do the tests, but maybe that's me.
Okay.
Concur.
All right. So
You only said the door to the south is locked by the tests.
yeah, I know. He that's what he said. So that's why I was asking. Do we want to keep
So
investigating this
you
tomb,
can attempt to open this door. I just not trying to talk you into one way or the other. I just want to make sure
I go to the door and try to open it.
You're gonna try to open the door.
Yep.
Is anyone helping him?
No.
Nope.
Make an athletics check, please.
Like a what?
Athletics check.
I rolled a 12.
The slippery floor makes you just like run like a cartoon character trying to get his footing, and you can't budge the door.
All right.
Instead of just doing whatever you want, maybe you join the rest of us and try to solve this puzzle first.
Well, I didn't think we needed to get in this door.
According to the walrus, we did not. But
Pace yourself is all I'm really saying.
But I'm just thinking we got to pass tests potentially. So why
Yeah,
pick
we
a
might
fight
die.
for something here that may not help us get through where we need to go potentially until we know we have to go in here.
Because I think this will be where the undead frost giant.
Oh, I bet there's undead frost giants when we get to our test.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, whatever. Just goes to the rest of the group.
All right.
I guess we go to a door for a test then.
Door nearest the stairs where we came down.
Okay. Make a athletics check to try to open that door.
Anyone gonna help me?
Nope.
Yeah, I will.
You don't want my help.
I needed more help than that. I got a 15.
With advantage?
With advantage. One was a 2 plus my 4 plus 4. One was a 6, the other was a 15.
Yeah, no, you don't budget at all.
I'll try and help Doc open the door.
Okay.
I have a plus 4 on athletics, but not enough.
Got a 7 with advantage.
Oof.
Okay.
So far, you are not passing any tests.
As we try to open this door, use all 3 legs.
Dill does some stretches, limbers up. Is this athletics? Oh, great.
I mean, I can try again. It's like,
Well, I'll roll, see what I do.
I get advantage, right? Yeah.
if someone's helping you, you get advantage. What's your athletics?
I thought I was
It's
rolling.
-1.
Yeah, okay. Then there's no
I'm
point in
rolling.
trying.
I
I'll
got a
try one more time.
16, actually.
What?
Just
I
help
thought
me
I was
again. We'll
rolling.
try again. Here we go.
The 16 doesn't work? Okay.
No, definitely not.
23.
There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, you open this door.
What do I see? What do I see?
The walls of this oddly shaped room are etched with elaborate panoramas of winter scenes. Set into the back wall is a door inscribed with a large snowflake. A single word is carved into the lintel above it.
I can read giant and dwarvish. Can I read it?
First, make a religion check for me.
Oh, my religion's not very good.
I would.
Ooh, but I rolled a 17,
Oh, okay.
which is
So I
good.
would try
Seems my religion is plus 0. So
Okay, yeah, you can surmise that the snowflake inscribed on the door is the Frostmaiden's holy symbol. And the word carved above the door says cruelty.
oh, nice.
Well, that's a bad sign.
Not ominous at all.
Well, I relate that to the group.
It's a wee bit concerning.
And do I do a perception check of this room? Do I sense anything moving or anything alive or anything? Oh, never mind. I perceive nothing. That's an 8.
Perhaps, dude. I don't know if we can handle it, but could we maybe do a detect magic in here?
I'm always ready for a bit of that.
Oh no!
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right. Performance
You don't have
is
to.
a
I mean-
12. I just want to know for myself. And definitely this one involved nudity. I rolled a 3, so definitely there was nudity involved.
May I use the triangle to give him some music?
It's a magical performance. It's not
You may
magic ritual.
for fun if you're bored.
This is sacred. Don't mess with my sacred magical ritual, Grant.
So ridiculous. Okay.
This is going to be the highlight of the rest of this campaign. You better get used to it.
Yeah, you really opened up quite a door here.
I didn't open up this door. Down there opened up this door.
I'm really picturing mini me, right? Vern
yes.
Sawyer is what I'm picturing.
All right. So does he detect any magic?
Okay.
Yeah, whatever's behind this door or this door itself is very magical.
Okay. So
So did we open the door or is that another door?
we opened the first door. There's a door in the room with a snowflake and the word cruelty on it.
Okay.
That's clearly magical. We had not opened yet. We had Dill do his detect magic. All right. So we approach this door. Can I guess it would be a perception check of this door because I don't want to touch it just yet. Plus my investigation skills are shit. So it's like, how does it look perception wise? Do I see some sort of mechanism for opening it? Whatever. That is a 13. Probably not good enough.
Yeah, it seems besides the inscriptions and whatnot, it seems like very similar to the other doors you've seen in this.
Just have to push it open.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. I
Might
guess
as
somebody
well.
want to help me open this door. Who's got the best athletics? Mine's
I've got a +3.
I'm
I've got a
+4. Okay, so it's still me. I'm +4. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll help you though, so you get advantage.
All right, I'm going to try to open the door that says cruelty. That's clearly magical. This seems smart.
Nothing can go wrong there.
No, that is a 17.
17?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Not enough.
All right. Well, let me try rolling then, and can Doc help me roll? So that's going to be.
Apparently, doors are becoming our.
I rolled a 1 and a 5, so take your pick +3. I didn't open jack.
I hope you know that, like, I'm not just making you roll aimlessly until you can open a door. Like, I'm taking this into account for certain things.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
To paraphrase Sala from Raiders of the
We
Lost
keep
Ark,
failing. which
some
is-
things are not meant to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Perhaps this is destiny.
Yeah, we keep failing. It's not good. Trust me, I understand it.
I will try.
And I'll help Doc.
Before they do that, I'm going to give Doc a point of inspiration, a die of inspiration, and say, "We need you strong, so here's some inspiration. Open that door. We're not desperate at all, man."
What is it? A D8?
Yeah, you get a D8 you can roll if you want, in addition to whatever you roll.
20 with the inspiration.
Yeah, you are able to push this door open.
And roll initiative.
What do I see inside?
You see as soon as you open the door, all of you, your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing at the edge of a camp, its tents holding fast against a raging blizzard, the likes of which you have never seen. And that's where we'll end for tonight. How about that?
All right.
Oh.
Very cool. Okay.
All right. Well, you survived another week somehow.
Somehow we're not dead yet.
But
And Dild learned to dance.
Until nowadays.
Bill already knew how to dance. He just finally unveiled it.
He
And
unveiled.
by it, I mean his wiener.
Guild got his groove back.
No, he unveiled it. Yes. you
My third leg.
the tripod.
Yeah, roll for wiener size.
I'm gonna use the biggest die I've got. I got a 14.
Oh, well, that's half of
For
your
a
height.
gnome,
I was going to say, given how tall he is, that he really is a tripod.
You gotta roll that
That's
thing
the
in your
best thing I've ever rolled for in my life.
he
thanks
is mini-me.
Thanks to Gordon, as always, for hanging out.
Thanks, Gordon.
To Magic Lasso, Promiscuous Time Traveler. Anybody else stop in tonight that I missed?
I don't think so.
No? John's Comics with Kids.
So,
All right. I don't. Next week, I think I will not be here. I'll let you guys know.
It's
Oh,
it's
for
the weekend of comics curing cancer and a ton of events, so it probably is a good weekend to take off. Just because I know there's a lot of live streams for that charity.
Perfect. Then
I
in
know
that
I'm
case,
going to be pretty busy, so
we will be off next week and hopefully back the week after that. And check out John's Instagram for information on the comics curing cancer stuff.
And
In the meantime, what's that?
I was saying we should have Tony back at that time too.
Yeah, hopefully. In the meantime, never turn your back on a walrus.
We did. Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay. Bye.
He seems to